Hey guys, Stitch and Jules here with another video where I'm going to show you some more projects that I have in my collection that I've either started on or just have in reserve so that when I am ready for a new project, I have them ready for me. But these are projects that I found over the years. A lot of times it's on Cross Stitch Collectibles, their website. For quite a while, I was very much a victim of going on. Every time I would go on the website, I felt like I would buy more, and every end of the year, I would always, it's like if it was buy one, get one free or whatnot, I was always buying more. And I ended up with a pretty decent collection. Certainly for me, I feel like when you see everything that I have, certainly I think more than I'll be able to do in my lifetime. At least it seems like it right now. So the first one I want to show you is one that I've actually gotten the most progress done on. It is a football cross stitch, and it's something that I deliberately was looking for a few years back. I wanted to do a football cross stitch. I'm a big football fan, Bears fan, and I wanted to have a more vintage. I love vintage stuff, so I wanted a more vintage looking cross stitch so that I could show you guys. I want to show you guys basically what I found, and it's called the Saturday Evening Post Pilgrim and Football Player, and you're not going to be able to really see too well what this looks like, because when I printed it out, there must have been something wrong with my printer cartridge, especially the color one, because it came out far too red and pink for my liking. But it's a it's a Saturday Evening Post cover from way back in the day. It does say it on the pattern. It might be like 1927 or something like that. But I'm going to just show you. Actually, you know what? This is perfect. Keep it behind. So you can show the old-time football player and the pilgrim. And it's basically, what Thanksgiving has turned into, whether it's football or celebrating Thanksgiving. You can see the color selection and whatnot. You can see how large it's supposed to be. On this one, I'm stitching in 18 count. The grid size is roughly about 252 by 329 stitches. I actually found this one on Etsy, which is where I find all my specialized patterns. When I want to start something new, and I just Google it, and more often than not, lately, it seems like I'm finding these projects on Etsy, and which is awesome. But I'm going to show you how far along I've gotten, and this is all I've done so far. To be perfectly honest, I feel like for whatever reason, this pattern would be so much better suited if I would switch over to a 14 count thread or 14 count fabric. And I might do that because honestly, I haven't really gotten that far along in it, and I feel like it would be far more comfortable to stitch if it were 14 count, because in the last few years, I have reached that phase where the eyes are not so good with the cross stitch. I do have reading glasses that I use now for things like that, and I find that for whatever reason, this particular project seems to be more difficult for me to see and to do. So it may be smarter for me to actually switch over to a 14 count, but I'm going to give that some more thought. So I have some more, you know what, let me just show you another one that I have, and I don't have a current picture of it, because let me just show you what it looks like. And this is another one of those like New York City street, sepia tone, semi-black and white, vintage looking street. Can't really see too much right now. Can't really see too much at all. I actually cannot find the picture that goes with this. If I find it at some point, I will put it in here, but for right now, I don't. Now this one I've actually done on 14 count, and it's really easy to use. I can use the parking method a lot easier on this particular project than I can on a lot of my other ones, and I really enjoy working on it. And it is something that I have been working a lot on the last 6 months or so, and I want to get back to it just because it's easier on my eyes, and it's a lot more fun than some of the things that I've been trying to do lately. But so now I have a selection of projects that I've had for years that I love, and I think by looking at these, you're going to be able to see the kind of things that I really enjoy doing. But I believe they're all from Cross Stitch Collectibles. Again, you can see my obsession with that particular website that I had for a while. And I gotta be honest, I'm on their email list, so I still get some. But thankfully, I haven't found too many new ones that I've wanted to get. So, and it's snowing here in Colorado. It's so pretty. Thank goodness we need the snow. My baseball project. Again, turn of the century vintage. You can see just, it's so cool. I love it. I absolutely adore it. That's the baseball project. There's an ice skating project. Ice skating. So you can see what that looks like. I just love the colors. I absolutely love the colors. And I just love the look of it. So that's the ice skating project. And all these, I probably will end up stitching on 14 count. Again, just because these are things that are going to take me years to do. And I'm going to need the ability to, you know, to be able to see a little bit better. The baseball project is 400 count by 283 count wide. The ice skating one is 350 count by 269, so a little smaller. The next one is another one from Cross Stitch Collectibles. This one's called 57th Street, New York City, and I love it because it's winter and it's very artistic. And I don't know, it would be nice to set it against that big black and white, or semi-black and white New York City street that I've shown you before, that I have on another video. This is a 370 count by 300. A massive one that I love, Starry, Starry Night, Van Gogh. There's a section on Cross Stitch Collectibles that is like their fine art poster size section, and I believe that's where I got this from. I bought this at a time where I was doing a lot of the black and white, or a lot of the sepia tone, a lot of the duller colors, and this to me was just so colorful. I couldn't, at the time I was like, I can't wait to stitch all these blues, and then I got distracted. But I still have the pattern. And then finally, the last one I'm going to show you, this is a Doctor Who pattern that I got. You guys know this one. It's Heaven and Earth Designs, and you can see the TARDIS is right there, spinning through time and space and whatnot. This is a rather large project. This one has 87 colors. On 18 count, it's the design is roughly 29 inches by 17 inches. It's 525 stitches by 308 stitches, so it's a wide project. Would look great on this wall up here. But I don't have enough time to do all these things, but it's definitely something that I want to get to at some point. So that's all the projects that I think I have that I can show you on this video. Be sure to check out my other videos where I show you some of the things that I have finished and that I am currently working on. And these projects are definitely, they're all projects that I want to get to. I mean, there's not a bad one in the bunch. And I will get to them someday, but they'll probably all be on 14 count by the time I get to them. So have a great day, have fun stitching, and I will see you soon in another video. Take care.